In this problem, we're going to do a unit conversion with dosage that occurs in 2 steps and is for a liquid form of medication. So we're going to approach it like any unit conversion that we do. We're going to write down what we start with, what we're looking for, and the tools we have to accomplish that. Let's read the problem. Your patient gets a prescription for 12.5 micrograms, notice that's micrograms, of digoxin in liquid form. The label reads 0.025 milligrams per milliliter. How many milliliters of digoxin, notice that's milligrams, should you give? So first I'm going to write down what was given, 12.5 micrograms, and I'm looking for, at the end of the problem, milligrams. Next I'm going to go back to the problem and look for anything that looks like a unit conversion and see if I need any further unit conversions. So I read here, the label reads 0.025 milligrams per milliliter. So I'm going to write that down here for future reference, 0.0250 milligrams per 1 milliliter. Now I check my units and I notice I have milligrams here, but micrograms to start with in the problem, so I'm going to need a relationship between milligrams and micrograms. So I'm going to pull out my reference for metric to metric. King, Henry, died Monday, base unit. Drinking chocolate milk, too much, too nasty. I'm going to find my 2 units. Here's milligrams, and here's micrograms right here. Whichever unit is further to the left, which will be milli, gets a 1. And then I count places over, 1, 2 from the 2, and then 3 to micro. So micro, there will be 1,000 micrograms in 1 milligram. Now I've got my tools, I'm ready to come back up to the problem and enter those in. So I let the micrograms be my guide. I want to first use the unit conversion that has micrograms in it down here. So I'm going to enter micrograms in the denominator because they'll cancel. 1,000 micrograms to 1 milligram. Now my micrograms cancel. I want to look at milligrams. Milligrams will go in the denominator. I come here and I'm going to have 0.0250 milligrams to 1 milliliter. Milligrams cancel. Once I multiply that through, I'm going to have 12.5 times 1 times 1 divided by 1,000 divided by 0.025, and that gives me an answer of 0.500 milliliters. Final step is to do a check. Does that make sense? Half a milliliter seems like a reasonable amount of mass or volume. So as opposed to 500 milliliters or 0.0005 milliliters would seem very small, so I say half a milliliter seems reasonable, so I've checked it, and that wraps up my problem. 2 conversions, a liquid, and 2 steps.